On Ice Hockey UK TV, in association with SMP Europe, I'm joined by Great Britain's Saffron Allen. I want to start on the tournament, Saffron. I know you've had tournaments in the UK on more than one occasion, but for such a prestigious Olympic qualifier and at one of the biggest arenas in the UK, this one must be one of the most special of them all, I guess.
It is. And, you know, a few weeks ago, we were preparing to go to South Korea. So plans have changed quite significantly. But as you say, to have it on home soil and in a fantastic arena, Hockey City, a great team, there's definitely a special buzz around the tournament we're facing.
What do you think it can do for the team, first of all, to have that backing? You used to get hundreds in Dumfries, for example, but the possibilities here are endless. What do you think that home ice backing can do in such a venue?
It's huge for the players, you know. The support, any support we get, it's lovely to see a crowd, to hear a crowd, some home support behind us, have friends, family in the crowd that potentially, you know, don't see us very often play such high competition games. So it's lovely to have the opportunity that we can have a nice big crowd behind us, and that's what we're hoping. We want as many supporters as possible to hopefully see us compete and win the games we've got.
And what about the profile of women's sport and women's ice hockey? We've seen what the profile of exposure's done for football, women's football. More recently, let's say women's cricket, especially with the 100, where the exposure there was absolutely massive. What do you think the sort of being in the UK, hopefully on television, you know, what do you think that exposure can do for the sports here in women's ice hockey?
It's a huge opportunity. You know, women's hockey in this country isn't big, you know, compared to football and field hockey, for example, netball. We've got many sports kind of that are far more popular over here above us. But to have the opportunity to perform, as you say, hopefully be on TV as well, you know, it's a chance for the next generation of supporters, players, referees, everything, coaches, to come into the sport and realise what the sport has to offer and what women over here have to offer, and enjoy some great hockey whilst doing it.
How's the team looking? At the weekend, you underwent one of your final camps before going into the bubble, as it's got to be for the IIHF tournament. Just how did things go at the weekend?
It was great. You know, we've kind of had the team selection, if you like, and it was our last camp before, as you say, we travel to Nottingham to enter our bubble. It was good. As I say, there's a big buzz around the team, around both staff and players. We've got a good, strong squad. You know, it was tough, I know, for the coaches. I definitely wouldn't have liked to be in their position, having to choose the final team. But we look good. We look strong, fit, and ready to play.
And what do you think about the tournament for Great Britain women? You've been getting regular training sessions now, more and more as we get closer to the tournament. But you haven't played competitively as a team since what, 2019 now, won't it be? The World Championship in 2019. That's a long time to not play competitively, isn't it?
It is. You know, but every team's in the same boat, or roundabout way. Some may have had a few competitions here and there, you know, squeezed in at last minute, but we're all in the same boat, and we've just got to go out there. We've trained everything we can off the ice. We've trained on the ice as much as we can, and it's time to pull it all together and do our best in the tournament.
We kind of touched on it earlier when I mentioned Olympic qualifiers. Anytime you represent your country is special. But to kind of begin an Olympic journey with the aim, obviously, the 2022 Winter Olympics, does that kind of give it an extra sort of special buzz for this one?
Absolutely, yeah. This doesn't come around every year. You know, Worlds is always a massive deal and very special. But this, as you say, every 4 years, and with an Olympic Games at the end of the road, and the goal for this, it's pretty, you know, special. And with the Olympics, you know, it's literally months away. It's not like it's a couple of years afterwards or anything like that. It's, you know, end of February, I believe. So it's, you know, a quick couple of qualification rounds and you're there. So it's time to play.